Let's get you out live right now to the White House with the very latest reaction. Chief White House Correspondent James Rosen. James, good afternoon and welcome in. Good to see you.
Bianca, good afternoon. With its damning depiction of the president's faltering mind and the accompanying photographs of classified records stored haphazardly in the Biden garage, the special counsel's final report may ultimately prove, in political terms, more damaging than a criminal prosecution would have been. This 13-month investigation by Robert Hur, a former federal prosecutor, found Mr. Biden has been, quote, willfully retaining classified materials since the 1970s, resisting staff efforts to rein him in, and even disclosed classified materials from the Obama era with the ghostwriter of Mr. Biden's two memoirs. Mr. Biden, the Hur report states, should have known that by reading his unfiltered notes about classified meetings in the Situation Room, he risked sharing classified information with his ghostwriter. But Hur decided the evidence does not show that when Mr. Biden shared the specific passages with his ghostwriter, Mr. Biden knew the passages were classified and intended to share classified information. Still, the photographs in the Hur report showed the classified documents were stored like ordinary bric-a-brac on the floor of the Biden garage, with less care for their preservation than was practiced at Mar-a-Lago. The Hur report also said Mr. Biden's ghostwriter, Mark Zwanitzer, a historian and presidential biographer, admitted that after he learned of the investigation, he deleted audio files of his conversations with Mr. Biden, documents the special counsel considered of, quote, significant evidentiary value, and which, in some cases, forensic specialists at the FBI were able to recover. The special counsel considered charging Zwanitzer with obstruction of justice. Explaining why he didn't, Hur wrote, in his interviews, the ghostwriter offered plausible, innocent reasons for why he deleted the recordings. He also preserved his transcripts that contain some of the most incriminating information against Mr. Biden, including his statement about finding, quote, all the classified stuff downstairs in 2017, which is inconsistent with an intent to impede an investigation by destroying evidence. Now, as damning as all that was, it was the special counsel's observations about President Biden's memory lapses during the 5 hours that special counsel Hur and his team spent interviewing the president in person that most deeply wounded President Biden. He did not remember when he was vice president, the report states, forgetting on the first day of the interview when his term ended. If it was 2013, when did I stop being vice president? The report quotes Mr. Biden as saying. And forgetting on the second day of the interview when his term began. In 2009, am I still vice president? Mr. Biden said. He did not remember, even within several years, when his son Beau died. All this prompted the announcement late yesterday that President Biden would speak to reporters in the diplomatic room, and there the president expressed outrage at the report's references to his son and to his memories of his son.
How in the hell dare he raise that? Frankly, when I was asked the question, I thought to myself, it wasn't any of their damn business. Let me tell you something. Some of you have commented, I wear since the day he died, every single day, the rosary he got from Our Lady of... Every Memorial Day we hold a service remembering him, attended by friends and family and the people who loved him. I don't need anyone to remind me when he passed away or passed away.
The president then agreed to take questions, and the event grew quite contentious. One reporter asking the president about the report's characterization of him as a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
I'm well-meaning, and I'm an elderly man, and I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been president. I put this country back on its feet. I don't need his recommendation. It's totally
How bad is your memory, and can you continue as president?
My memory is so bad I let you speak. That's
Do you feel your memory has gotten worse, Mr. President?
My memory has not gotten. My memory is fine. My memory. Take a look at what I've done since I become president. None of you thought I could pass any of the things I got passed. How'd that happen? You know, I guess I just forgot what was going on.
President Biden declared this matter is now closed, but of course the political fallout is just beginning. We have a White House press briefing scheduled for 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, a short time from now. Expect one of the questions to arise as to whether the president and his attorneys will be willing to allow the complete and unredacted transcripts of those 5 hours of interrogation to be released to the public.